on the Rays, but we'll see how it shakes up on a map that Nongshim are
okay,
rather familiar
Nongshim
with.
on defense, Team Secret on attack. Chad, it's this, right? It's 4-0. Dude, Nongshim need to win a pistol. The fact they won Ascent without a pistol is kind of crazy.
The normal 4 players, where RB onto the Sova, you would expect that to be Comfort over the Fade instead, but I flip it to Kelly S, going on his most played agent ever on Rays. It's been a little bit between drinks for him on that one, so I'm keen to see what he's going to be able to do. And for Nizzy in the sort of stale spots of this first round here, his second ever Viper. So we'll still see if he's just going to hit his shots, because he's been good at that so far.
His second ever Viper? Uh-oh.
Staying online right now as the lurk alongside that toxic screen. Door being popped as well.
They're being popped, but they got the camera that can just insta-get the info on this.
Wait and see if he can spot anything, just hanging around.
Reclear over towards A. Or at least creating pressure there should kind of keep 2 if they are wanting to fight like this. They still got to deal with the wall.
Relay bolt to get out of dodge. Not fast lane, but he can still
it's going to take, for one person, I was going to say it's going to take you a while.
A lot of bullets being wasted in towards this barrier mesh, my word. Ivy's getting some
Dude,
great
it's
value
still
out of
up.
that one. In a pistol round where you don't have a lot of ammunition. But look at the timing, that is woeful.
Fake over towards C, pulls the B, rotate away and pop into B. And that deadlock trip was unbelievable. It hit 3.
Quick for the little peek, and he finds those 2 headshots necessary to take the round. And now Team Secret stuck inside of B.
Fast
up
pistol.
Towards that smoke. Ivy dives in as well. And it's the Crabnet that catches in B. And
fast pistol.
Nongshim's first pistol
I mean,
today.
the deadlock trip killed, hit 3.
They've done it quack. And they've actually done it quite convincingly, haven't they? As soon as I thought Team Secret were just going to be walking in towards the site, somebody makes noise. A Sonic Sensor grabs them. Darby then relay bolts them. So they're extra stunned again for extra
yeah,
time.
Everyone's getting stunned.
And it's a flawless round to come through for Nongshim at the end for the pistol.
Positions, making sure they're cognizant of all the gaps that they might have left behind. As soon as RB rotates over, Dambi arrives up towards Link. And that's exactly what Nongshim needed.
Yeah, we said that Nongshim need to go aggro, and again with the dead.
We're in a stage for Nongshim now that we're just going to have Francis being
deadlock.
Viper always.
Gonna go.
Possibly.
Oh, wait, they just gave him a gun.
Time,
Dude, both
however,
these teams handle ecos pretty roughly.
Yeah, because if they're playing him on Sunset, on Ascent, on Lotus, you would expect maybe on Icebox as well. Maybe on Corrode if they bring that out. Like, there's a lot of Viper option when it comes to the current map pool. I mean, I wouldn't have said that on Ascent, but they made it work, so, yeah.
And then with that Guardian picked up now, Team Secret kind of back paddling across.
Yeah, just slow and steady at the moment, as Team Secret do have the player advantage, right? See what they can kind of set up for Kelly S. Bare bones in structure, though. When you consider that there's a Seize and a Haunt for Envy, it's pretty much it.
Trying to create more pressure while the rest of the team...
Yeah, they stay strong over towards A though. Keep an eye on the Omen that's pushed. A B split right now would work really well, but they don't have the info over towards here anymore, and they kind of recleared it with the opening of the door. Oh, that's still good though, and they killed back a site. Dude, there's so many guns down, but they're going to be able to calm some of the HPs.
Still able to make
Dude,
it
what a
work
shocker
through
from
the tree.
Nongshim.
Now planted for the tree. It's Nongshim scrambling.
Do you contact
yeah.
Teva?
I hear the crowd chuckling. It's 4 players all bunched up
I'm
together.
so nervous for their low
The
HPs.
zoom in of the Bulldog, a single burst fire, 3 bullets all through everyone.
Okay, they're
Dude, they smoked themselves off because they're low HP.
Looking for the lineups.
They wanted to spam
Guardian in hand.
They're going to have to go for the fight.
Time. Nongshim has to push up, and that's where it gets dangerous and dicey, but
No
still
way.
shots line up for Francis!
Oh,
I mean,
man,
the Bulldog
that's
still
unlucky.
gets the
Dude, all
lineup,
of them
as I
went
said,
door.
as I foreshadowed, just in a little bit of a different way. The defuse comes through with enough time. You're not worried. You wipe the sweat off your brow,
It was still a
folks.
pretty good
More
attempt from Team Secret. They could play the after pump better, no doubt. Nongshim played it pretty rough in terms of the original idea to solo put to the gun aggro.
But Francis ultimately...
I just wanted a bit more teamwork from them here.
slight smiles for himself for that one.
Yeah, I would much rather like one contact. I would need to see what they did with the tether as well. I think they can have a much better plan there, but it's all good. They did a lot of damage. This bonus isn't good for Nongshim though, so.
Wait out the utility early. They weren't able to beat it.
Poison Cloud though.
Oh, reveal on an RB. I know someone else is there too, Darby.
Wait, the nade missed, really? Wait, I thought the nade was gonna go more.
Control of the situation. Spotted the Poison Cloud out from Nizzy from before.
Dude, Persia took this damage from the nade, that's it.
Trying to mask his position. And Persia's still in the corner.
Guys, you're just fighting in the choke like this.
Out of that one.
Yeah, but the problem is that they can't, so it's Francis to push on up, and as they start to clear the corners here,
no way he wins that as well. I can't understand the duels that Wild Oreo wins. I feel like he should always lose them.
Already starting to come over from Nongshim. Smoke can be disrespected here, but can you disrespect the
great grab net?
The grab net that is trapping all of you.
Every single one trapped onto this.
Oh my god, dude, look at the HPs.
Towards the next one, but it's RB now coming through. Dambi as well with the strong
honestly, it's so worth.
Overdrive as well for good measure.
It's so worth to pop that there.
Nizzy out into the open where Persia
Pistol into the bonus.
Yeah, I guess you understand that he wants to pop that one up, buy some
Team
time.
Secret look a little lost. It's very early,
buys enough time for Persia to get towards
but I think they
look
a little lost.
Did he necessarily maybe need to pop the overdrive? Maybe not, but if he's feeling enough pressure,
nah, it's so worth popping the ult here.
I think it's okay, because
especially if the comms come in that he's low.
Third round and he got his ultimate, man. Like if he's gonna continue to just go around, deliver some multi-frags here and there, he's gonna get another one. And if we're seeing Dambi back in towards his normal
the original smart with the prime. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you for that, dude.
Nongshim are gonna be a powerhouse here.
Now getting the read for the switch-ups. Full push and straight into Francis again! Persia for added support too. This sheriff shot.
Round might be done.
Yeah, everyone from Nongshim all pushing out of their hidey holes now. They're beginning to hunt down Team Secret, who are all stuck around the C lobby area. There it is, double kill from RB.
So while we've seen, you know, teams get a lot of early stability in
timeout maybe
maps, you know, Talon off to the races in their maps earlier today. Seen some good starts here for Team Secret. Now it's really flipped on over, isn't it? Nongshim for 4 rounds to start off this final map for the series for the night.
Fio, thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate the 27 months. Thank you for everything as well, mate.
With another new look for
yeah, I mean, I'm down for it, Fio.
For the squad.
I'm not against it. I'm not saying I'm ready for it, but I'm not against it.
Of this roster.
3 maps, 3 different duelists.
Yep.
Okay, goes into a big buy round, and they want to go fast on this one, and they only have a 1 part. See, 3-1. I have an issue with this strat.
Yeah,
because 3-1 here.
Want to try and catch them off guard. Doesn't really work. Yeah, that is.
Everyone reacts by going here into the 1. So is the 1 not always going to die? I can't imagine in Prac the 1 has done better than getting a 1-for-1.
40 seconds to set things up for the upcoming round. Envy's 1 away from the Nightfall, and Kelly's has Showstopper as well.
They do start to hunt Ivy. They would give him the ultimate as well. So Team Secret should be aware that they don't necessarily need to. Don't give their opponents another option.
Is a save necessary? No, so Ivy here should just try and do damage. Shouldn't be looking to save, should just try and do damage to their econ.
The fact that any extra damage here is going to play with the economy of Team Secret, and he would be close to his own ultimate, so the incentive is to try and go a little bit looking. See what he's going to potentially be able to find on the tail end of this one, but you would assume this Team Secret side right now, Quack, that they know that it's just going to be this little safe territory.
How's train episode 2 going? You talk about the flow video? I'm not sure. It's flow in chat.
At least then to watch out for
it's going to take him a while.
Link, Pillar.
It's all done right now. No one's going to be chasing him. So Team Secret, they do get on the board here.
I mean, Team Secret will take this. One armory buy, one gun rebuy. Like, they love that money-wise. Got 2 of the best ults for attack online.
Were met with their demise.
This is a bad strat from them.
Crunch play not together through C and through B.
One enemy remains.
Also Team Secret trying to stay ahead. Still, though, then as the next round comes
Slime Bunny with a tier 1, pretty sure 28 months. I think I would rather just have like trip info and then just 2-3 and just full retake on A if you're gonna do it like this.
Wonder if Francis is just gonna hang around the C site when
save
they're able to get him on the
save
line
the drone as well.
Or if they're gonna start to have to rotate over because of the.
Damn, he's here so early. Is he gonna push through the smoke? Oh wait, this is kind of nice from Team Secret.
That Zespu's actually found, but no. Removed. And with Wild Oreo falling as well quick, this is just shambles for Team Secret.
Yeah, you're just trying to pick up the pieces now. Everyone up by tree.
Guys, you had Fade. You had
Crystal
Fade.
clear information for Nongshim at this point.
Yep.
Fade and
just gonna confirm that
Razor. And we go for the hero timing over towards here. It was kind of nice, but he stuck around to take the duel. Wait, dude, what is this game? How have they got all the kills? I'm so confused.
This was a 3 versus 5. Now it's a 3 versus 1.
How? Why?
I thought it was good night. I thought Team Secret were done.
Yeah, I thought it was done.
When the drone confirmed that 2 were still in the tree, somehow they managed to find those frags, and now Darby with an operator. In a 1 versus 3.
I even have to save. Gotta get up close to it at least. If he can find a pick, then maybe go in for more. But at the end of the day, yeah.
Another save, another round where Team Secret survived with 3.
Was it 5v3?
2.
Yeah, 5v3. Oh, he didn't spot out Kelly S.
Trying to get out.
He does successfully. But yeah. Oh.
Ooh,
Damn, he got another one.
Aware.
Actually ends up being pretty good from Danby.
He is aware. That's still not a
some down to an equal, right? 2 people that are sitting around like 2, 6, 2, 9.
They managed to just get into the tree, find a couple of shots together after being droned out as well. I mean, I thought it was looking really good for Nongshim, and I don't even think that they really faltered too much. A little bit of a wrong look position for RB for sure.
Yeah, they're just not looking at tree properly.
In the stairs, so yeah, maybe you start to see a little bit of bad locations for Nongshim, but you also have to recognize that Team Secret had to hit the shots in those sticky situations.
Okay, I'll ignore it. It's all good.
That's what
They force buy into it. We got no Omen Flash. Unless we just used it really early on. Team Secret get the pick over towards C, the solo C. I think it was just a jump spot. And is that not the is that not the round?
Sonic sensors to try to bet on for the B site.
Nightfall doesn't spot anyone else either, so it's no one home. It's a void site. Now for Nongshim, can you get into a retake? 3 versus 5. I don't know if you're going to be able to do to Team Secret what they just did to you.
3v5, we force buy, we all
trying to start something with the Hunter Spree, but nothing found. At this point, you might want to cut your losses. Oh.
I think you might be right. Time is just ticking way too far. Smoke's no longer refreshable, but time is just taken away from the spike and your Hunter's Fury. Just
it was looking a little too one-sided, so I'm kind of in for it.
He's going to find more for his troubles.
I want to say the Envy hit an absolute shot this round.
Yeah, it's quite the damaging round, actually, when you consider the save call for Nongshim was in the 3 versus 5
This
position.
map is full of yellow cards, dude. I don't know what my cards are, man. I would have got... This best of 3 would have been loaded.
Defenders here, whilst they do have a
Everyone
couple of
would have been
to play
off.
with, they don't have the money to be able to really invest, so it's a big decision that they've got right now in this 4 versus 3 scenario. Do we
I mean, he missed the shot, though.
And risk the big reset, play on the back of the loss bonus then? Or do we go for a little bit of a half buy and just recognizing that we are at a lesser scenario? Going to be a bit more of the ladder. Viper's Pit, Annihilation, if they find themselves in a way that they can potentially win this round, but now it's starting to get just a little bit stale for Nongshim's side on this defensive side.
Danby at least, though, still trying to get up close to that overdrive.
Okay. Eco goes in, but honestly, taking A control like this is pretty nice for them. They still...
hang around?
Dude.
Or do you leave?
You got the Viper. I'm not saying they should be using it on this round, but after I saw the... Damn, that was nice. Oh, and he did a great molly to make sure that no one else can go through as well. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, thank God we didn't stick that.
Just a deterrent.
Wall goes in as well to make sure there's an extra layer for them to break, so they can heavier lean over towards B, because that's where they should be pivoting. Now they can kind of relax a little bit. Wall's up. The whole time this wall is up, they can just... I mean, they should 1-2-2, but they leave B really heavy open.
Does Kalies have any ideas to throw in?
Some smokes.
Yeah, Nizzy has eyes on the wall, and he just saw that it broke.
I think it found Persia. They confirm it and draw out the paranoia.
Yeah, and they might be able to stroll in here. Comes up to Dambi. Dambi, nice shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he still has stun as well. It's a great stun. Another gun for them to pick up. Ball goes over towards site, and
with the shorty. 10 seconds to go, and Zespew looks to get the spike planted, but Nongshim have arrived.
How do you get the plant there?
All trying to wallbang through this one spot. Dambi gets the kill, and it's just Zespew left.
45 HP though. Don't fancy his chances.
Not too much left with the mag as well.
Bro, they cleaned that one up easy. 2 hero guns turned to 4 guns. They picked up 2 of them.
And Nongshim happy to extend this gap.
So they don't go in for the full investment that I was talking about. They don't go in for the nil investment and, you know, have that for the other round. They do it in the middle and it works out.
I mean, Francis played great.
Still able to round up into a win just through sheer positioning and how they work their way around the map.
It's also the good scare tactics as well and the good utility that they're happy to sacrifice in those moments as well. Because you got to think an Annihilation would be a great ultimate to catch someone and get that kill, but also it'll really scare them.
They want to actually fight aggro A. And dude, they've just been hovering in this area instead of actually like sending it. They keep losing the jaw here. Like, I want them to send
just a little
it.
bit of good domain control from Nongshim over
Yeah.
that C-site. But the new round now
that recon's pretty good. No one shot the recon.
Through rubble and through the main choke.
Okay, but it's a big win for Team Secret actually getting through here.
To try to once again stay a step ahead of Team Secret.
When you play against a no-info Sentinel, basically if you win this, if you get this control at the beginning, you have the advantage.
He's just lucky that that was a Phantom that hit him in the head.
Like that is pretty much what you should be aiming to do. The whole thing should be this box. Can I get this box early? If not, then go default and then take this box later.
Then you also look to Team Secret and how they're going to make the mid-round decisions. You've got some space here.
Wall goes over towards B, but they kind of know that there's some wall up somewhere because it's a deadlock comp. Wall ends over towards B, so now there's pressure. Recon gets shot by 1.
That's what Team Secret are going to have to wait for, see if there's any overextension from the Nongshim lads, and if there's not, well, they're going to have to take things into their own hands. Paint shells out, could finish off
Dambi might die from that.
It's going to ricochet the wrong way, though.
Dambi does get out, now looking for the
Holy, I thought they were all going to line up.
They kick down that door. RB continues to chase.
Izzy has to go for the plant. He might have to Viper's Pit here as well.
Looking for it at least, but you got to get the right timing off of that.
He did pretty good though to get the info, and they sped up on site.
And they know where Wild Oreo was. He just found a kill.
10 seconds and 3 targets ahead of you. There's
okay,
no
as much as Francis messed up pretty heavy on defense on Ascent, in like 2-3 rounds, he's doing so good at the moment on this map.
Rubble control is found from T-Secret or mountain control is found from them. There's just a little bit of this stalling and deny tactics that are there. I thought it was a wise decision for Team Secret to go through the breakable door and start to pivot in towards the B site, even at a deficit. I actually thought
he's always getting value. Yeah, he's always getting value. He keeps getting like the most important kill, you could argue.
But it's just not allowed. Nongshim will find 6 rounds.
Where's the money, dudes? I haven't seen Eco for a while.
I'm kind of wondering, they've really started to figure out how to play this defensive side. Is it going to be a possibility that Team Secret can get it?
Recon goes deep over towards A, and once they realize they got A, they might be trying to pop, so we use Viper ult. 3 away from the Raze ult, so they can probably get one before the end of the half. Wall over towards B, and it's like this shallow wall where you kind of have to commit a little bit to break it.
B site, now that the pit's over at C, you have to try and scope that out with your Prowlers as Envy. Maybe you can put the Haunt in there as well when you get that one back, or a Roomba.
They create pressure here, and now they got to reclear A.
That rubble has been found by Persia and by Dambi. So in my sort of positioning here, Team Secret know where everything is happening in this map. They know what's on C, they know what's on B, they know what's on A. What do they want to challenge? And they're opting for A here.
Yeah, the thing is, can they find the right execution for it, though?
The answer's no.
Unfortunately, even with the
reclear A isn't great.
Set up for them, they knew exactly where to go, what to do, but not quite lining it up perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, Wild Oreo pushing through that one, trying to find Army or anyone else in the breakable room. Still have to contend with the sensor as well. It feels like there's a couple of decisions now that Team Secret are trying to make that are just rough.
Rough and tough. They're gonna have to.
They're gonna get timed here, Quack.
Maybe back off. Right, 10 seconds left. There's no.
They wanted the kill, not reclear. I mean, it's the same thing. They're like attempting to reclear.
Nongshim just doing a phenomenal job. It's just some consolation kills right here. Izzy. Okay.
Yeah, it's a rough round again for Team Secret.
Yeah, it's just a lot of
There's been a lot on this half from both teams, to be honest.
Right, with the rubble fights,
it's a little,
with the standard utility boards B and C.
A little worrying.
It is allowing Team Secret to kind of gather where they want to go around the map and what they have to do, but it just feels like they don't have the right decision. They don't have the right play to be able to gain advantage in favor over Nongshim. So in those sort of positions, if you're Nongshim, you don't really need to be changing it because it is working. And if you do change it, that's where you can potentially, you know,
what day is this?
Allow Team Secret to expose a weakness of your own. And I was about to go into the play that this is where a timeout to come through from Team Secret can be a double-edged sword. They can figure out what they need to do against what Nongshim are currently throwing at them. But if Nongshim use this timeout to change things up, what does that leave Team Secret to do? Try and figure things out in the mid-round, which we've seen not work well for them so far.
And that's what momentum brings you.
Message on Discord. I can ask some people. I can't promise anything.
Able to dig it out of yourselves at times. It's tough, but you call it because you're desperate. You know, anything could be better than a possible 9-3.
I can definitely ask some people that might be able to do
it as well. So a possible last saving grace at the end of this first half. Some mental conditioning at play. And a possibility for Nongshim to switch everything up. So mid-rounding, as you've mentioned, very, very crucial.
Okay. What do we got? Hannah needs to get at least one of these.
This time for Team Secret.
Kelly 2 away from his ult. This one's the eco. Big change up from Nongshim, right? They keep going over towards here to break the wall, so they want to punish over towards B. This is nice from Francis, though. It goes into the smoke, knowing that he's going to TP into it. Danby, holy hell. Well, at least everyone's doing it. At least everyone's doing it. Francis is having an absolute half, though. He's playing great.
No, sir. Just Wild Oreo left. Out towards Pillar, trying to find whatever
Insert,
space
thank you so much for the Prime, bro. Appreciate the 3 months. Thank you, thank you.
Just letting him kind of run around, really.
Well,
what can you say in a 1 versus 4 for a Sheriff? What timing can you find? The guns are irretrievable. Back of the timeout, looking like it's not going to result in a round win here. Position confirmed.
Kill confirmed too.
Can't find anything. Yep, Ivy there for
I mean, might even get an ult from this.
Last round of the half. Do we have something different from
Did they go out a Razor?
Or do we have
Razor to get over towards site, Viper ult to confirm it.
You gotta remember, this was off of the tactical timeout. You certainly hope that that timeout was meant for this final round.
Yeah.
Maybe not the next one. I mean, the one from before, that TP. Unfortunate.
The Odin is out. Oh boy.
It's gonna be this toxic screen. A lot of A presence. And Odin for Persia as well.
No spams at the moment, though.
I don't know what would be scarier, having Persia up at rubble with the paranoia ready and Danby dancing around the rubble, or seeing those Odins. Right now, it doesn't really matter because Danby is still in your face around this rubble site. And he's just electrifying you.
He's just a nightmare to play against, man.
Now you're grab netted. Envy trying to spray it down, but ultimately it's Danby in for the quad.
God, they wrecked him in this half. They really did. I think Team Secret kind of got lucky to get 3. I'm not sure they should have even got 3. They got gifted the 5th round by a bad push.
Danby's on 19 kills, by the way.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely farming. He really is.
different
The
look
grey
for this
recon on this
round
one. Was that
for
recon or
Nongshim.
was that drone?
Getting out that Odin spray earlier on, seeing that there's nothing really there from Team Secret. So let's go hunting. Let's go looking. Let's throw our utility out and zap them. And Darby does. But will they be able to translate these on to the other side, right? Because
Thank
now,
God Neon got nerfed. Yeah, it's a nerf Neon. You're going to remember
great
that.
amount of padding.
I like that they're leaning into his strengths though. Double duelist can work pretty well. Double sentinel, double controller, just let him go crazy on the Neon. As long as you don't, as long as you're not doing breach theory, I like the Neon. And as long as your Neon's a beast. The majority of the time I want to see a double duelist with it, I think.
Right? For Nongshim, as a core of 4 players where Margaret is now aside and RB is in, they've gone into this series with a Sunset and Ascent that they've not had any experience, any practice in for pretty much the entirety of this year, going all the way back to Ascension last year for them, right? Lotus is a map that they were playing.
Does RB play your... Dude, RB can play everything.
We know the Pearl, well, they have to get rid of those, so at least they're guaranteed another.
If you ask if RB can play an agent, the answer is yes.
Lotus, mind you, for those wondering, was that one that went 22-20 against RRQ, and then there was all the other engagements that they did have on the map that they had some pretty close scorelines in win and in loss. So I was always feeling coming in towards this one here. Yes, you have a new IGL in RB coming in towards this
fast
map,
pistol, it's 1-4 at the moment, but the one that they got was on this map.
Anyways. And the scoreline is already just starting to
Fade Eye clears over towards A, so they know no one's out, and they set a Viper up.
Pushed on their defensive side to change their approach of these
Sure.
rounds.
Fewest Error with Tier 1, thank you for the 6 months, bro, I appreciate that. And Smartney with the Prime as well, thank you for the 5 months.
Brains, Team Secret though, needing to do it all onto the second half. Similar setups with 2 on towards Rubble and 2 in towards B.
By the way, Nongshim's attacking side has been ever so slightly better.
Yeah, it certainly is shaping up to be just that. You've got a lone Wild Oreo trying to anchor down the site. He gets at least one.
He still gets one.
And of course,
This guy amazes me.
As well, but the site already handed off to Nongshim.
You gotta remember the differences here is that Ivy on the deadlock has the sensors, has the wall, pistol round to contend with that. Rough.
Oh, and the slide sidesteps as well, Francis. Good for 1.
Uh-oh.
And now RB to hold it even further
so
back as well.
He gets one and then his mate can swing off.
Where SB was coming from. He just
God, they got double pistol.
Okay, progression smokes, but
Ooh,
smoked off by Persia 2. Omen flash, and it might give him a slight opportunity, but unfortunately whiff because Persia kept sidestepping.
Oh no, the sensor actually doesn't go off there. So I thought that Zesby was going to run in towards that one and then be concussed up and the paranoia wouldn't do anything, but the Sheriff just whiffs in the end. Ghost Supreme, Classics bit better. That's the permitted entry for Nongshim in towards the site. And then just holding it down with the Classics as well. Nicely done for Nongshim. They'll pick up the pistol, which means they gather both in this map. And it's going to be quite a more devastating fact for Team Secret too, because you would assume with the 9-3 scoreline that the pistol was a necessary item to collect.
Potential 11-3 for Nongshim now as well. This is where Team Secret definitely needing to go down without with a fight.
Well, they're going to try and fight over towards Rubble at the moment. Persia is going to lose his life, so far so good. They're going to fall him back. At least the spike is in Nongshim's possession.
Pretty good.
And as I say, that RB has an opportunity to get in towards this C site, see that no one's home with the drone.
Throws the gun to Kalias.
Camera, which they're going to be able to destroy. And the trap wire probably not going to be.
Got info trip to see if they push here. Wait, this is kind of a nice trip.
Izzy's found another.
Oh.
This is where things actually get
No, this is insanely on.
Also, the sonic sensors all
Recon,
set up
stun, double shock, Gravnet.
Alongside RB's Recon. Not to mention what Dambi could possibly do.
There's 2 smokes available for Zespute.
And they smoked them off.
So already aware that Team Secret
Where's that Recon?
Nearby. Here comes that Gravnet.
Oh, the stun Gravnet.
The stun as well. Ivy gets
stun
the double.
and Gravnet.
Tries to look for a couple more. RB
Recon was good as well, got one.
Now, out from Mound. And at this point, Team Secret dug themselves a little bit too far deep. Trying to shoot his way out of this one for Nizzy, but still
This guy
to
can
the
shoot
top.
though.
It's Ivy.
Yeah, the 3 versus 5 situation that Team Secret
It's
find
rough.
those
They
two
played it
kills
pretty
with.
well on site. The
Not
GravNet,
really going to
GravNet
assist
stun was
them
great.
in any means there. Good hold on the C site for Nongshim, and now they set themselves up into a situation where if they get this bonus round, well, that'd be the best case scenario for them to close this one out quickly. If they don't, which is, you know, the air quotes normalcy in a game of Valorant, we've actually seen a couple of bonus round wins here today. Then maybe we have a fighting chance for Team Secret to get back in towards this one, but we need to see some decisive calls.
I was
from them
watching
on this
Boom
defensive
today.
side.
Oh, it was
And if
really
rebel
rough, man.
control is going to be your
If
challenge,
you think this game's been rough, I think that was
Oh,
hard to
Zesmu,
watch.
Very forward position. He will delete RB because of it. Off towards the back of Dambi as well.
Talon looked
Now
good though,
there's
yeah, I
only 3
agree.
left.
That added to it.
Trip has been shut down, and it's a quick reaction from Nizzy to toss that snake bite through. Unfortunately, Envy may be eliminated for now.
Don't let him win this round.
But it will still be Nongshim completely
Oh,
surrounded.
God,
Francis,
guys,
though, fighting
please.
right back. Persia as well.
Not like this.
Down to the
Oh,
one-on-one, and
Jesus.
Francis shoots himself out of the sticky situation.
they're
there
fully
is something about Pacific teams being in
So
2vx's
rough.
on the B site
That's
that they
so
just
rough.
make work.
This is a
PaperX
rough
did
map
it
for them.
at Masters.
If I'm watching this, I'm
Almost takes their
picking this
short on
map
this
against
one,
Team
but
Secret
that's a
after
2
watching
versus
this.
4 in a round.
really
There was a
rough
bonus
from them.
variety here for Nongshim to win. Guardian play and Vandal as well for Francis and for Persia to close this one. 12-3 now. 9 series points for Nongshim.
Okay, 9 chances to 2-1 it. And they really got our hopes up for this one.
Nongshim's just
At least my
happy that
pick'ems
all
are.
that
At least my
utility's
pick'ems are still
spent.
intact, but man, I kind of just wanted them to win.
What can you look to do as Team Secret in a high-low setup there?
I think I
where
just want
Nongshim don't
Envy to have some
necessarily need to even
success.
go back
He's
towards
too
this
good
A
to
site.
have
RB
to lose as many
is again
games as he
seeing what
loses.
he might be able to bait out over towards C. As it's a prowler up the guts of mid, it'll scope that no one's there, but you know what? We'll scope Francis for the eventual trades over towards A, where now that high-low setup is gone.
Eventual's a really nice word to describe that. Unfortunate for Team Secret, but this could be where, unfortunately, this debut
Achilles has
match
got the biggest
ends.
smile on his face.
Moto,
You're going to have to see corners cut. That's the big thing for Team
Achilles has
Secret
been
here, and they
smiling this
recognize
whole
that.
map.
See if they can find some little
Oh, God.
equalization.
Even the molly's not
still
hitting.
trying, but ultimately, getting sniped out of thin air. Lethal shots found by Ivy.
Oh no, he's
who
grabbing it in the
tosses
open after the
grab net
cage
in as
goes.
well. Wild Oreo trapped in, trying to crab walk across, but it's not quite
Well,
happening.
they
Francis
absolutely wrecked him on
deals
the last
final
map.
blow, and ladies
Rough
and
map for
gents,
Team
Nongshim,
Secret.
this
Okay,
Korean
Nongshim,
team
2-1.
will raise their crimson flag as they begin
It
the
was-
clamber towards the peak
Well, was it
of
close?
Pacific.
It's going to be a
4-2
journey
pistols.
for them for sure.
Sure, the
though,
first map
Quack,
they kind of
because
wrecked.
the Team Secret squad comes out, guns are